Hey everyone, let's dive straight into some big political news. So, Marco Rubio, our current Secretary of State, has just unveiled the first stage of a major overhaul at the U.S. State Department. This plan is set to eliminate 132 domestic offices and cut around 700 positions right here in Washington, D.C. And we're talking about offices focused on war crimes and global conflict, among others. Big deal, right? Now, according to a senior State Department official, these changes are essential to keep the department effective and relevant. They described the current structure as bloated, and said it has had a deleterious effect on foreign policy and the department's relevance. Here's the kicker, though: while there won't be immediate layoffs, officials will lose their jobs eventually. This reorganization is expected to trim down 700 positions within the Washington headquarters. That's a significant cut. The internal fact sheet, which CNN managed to get a hold of, says undersecretaries will need to submit their plans within the next 30 days. The goal is to get everything restructured by July 1st. Rubio himself took to social media saying, "Today is the day. Under at POTUS's leadership and at my direction, we are reversing decades of bloat and bureaucracy at the State Department. These sweeping changes will empower our talented diplomats to put America and Americans first." So what's the big picture here? The number of offices at the department's headquarters will drop from 734 to 602. That's a 22% reduction. Another 137 offices will be moved to different locations within the department to boost efficiency. Some offices will be eliminated or consolidated. The Undersecretary of State for Civilian Security, Democracy and Human Rights is gone. So is the Office of Global Criminal Justice and the Bureau of Conflict and Stabilization Operations. Offices for refugees, religious freedom, and combating human trafficking will now fall under the Office of the Coordinator of Foreign Assistance and Humanitarian Affairs. And there's more. A new position, the Assistant Secretary for Emerging Threats, will be created. All regional bureaus will set up an Office of Assistance to coordinate aid. This ties in with the closure of USAID, which, by the way, is being folded into the State Department. Congress has been briefed on these changes. Republican chairman of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, Brian Mast, is on board, calling the overhaul a move to make the State Department leaner and meaner. On the flip side, Democratic ranking member of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, Jean Shaheen, has her reservations. She notes, any changes to the State Department and USAID must be carefully weighed with the real costs to American security and leadership. So there you have it. Major changes are in the works at the State Department. As always, the devil's in the details, and we'll be keeping a close eye on how this all unfolds. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates. Catch you next time.